Hi, welcome back to the Beginning Recorder series. Today we're going to learn two new notes, G and A. But first, we're going to start by warming up with our note that we already learned, B. So you can get your recorder and go to ready position, and you're going to find the fingers for B. So remember, with B, we're going to be using our thumb and first finger in our left hand. Remember, our left hand always goes on top for recorder. And you're going to put your thumb on the back hole and your first finger on the first hole and ready position. And then remember, our right hand we just use to support. So we just use our thumb and put it behind, pretty much right behind that fourth hole there, just to support. And our other fingers are just hanging out. We'll get to them eventually. We will use them, but not right now. So this is B, and remember, B sounds like this, so I'm just gonna play, you stay in ready position. Okay, so I'm gonna play, and you're gonna echo me, and that just means I play, and you play back to me what I play. Here we go. Good, back to ready position. And remember, when we're playing these notes, what we talked about in our last lesson, when we our articulation. So instead of going ha, 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 we want to do da, 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 da. Let's do that again. You echo me. Very good. Okay, let's try another one. Good. Let's do one more. Very nice. Okay, so now let's move on to our new note, our first new note, A. So go to rest position. For A, we're still going to be using our left hand. We're still going to be using our thumb and our first finger, but we're also going to add our second finger. So we just have our two fingers here that are hovering over and just kind of hanging out, but we're using our thumb, 1 and 2 for A. So pick up your recorder with your right hand, go to ready position, and then find thumb, 1, and now we're covering that second hole, thumb, 1, 2. And then our right thumb is still just supporting. So you stay in ready position. This is what A sounds like. So you can hear that it sounds a little lower than B. So let's do some more echo patterns on A, just like we did with B. I play and you echo me. Great. Let's try another one. Good. And one more. Very good. Okay. Go to rest position, and we're going to go right into our third note, our other new note that we're learning today, G. So that means our three notes are B, A, and G, which is really easy to remember because it spells bag. So that's how you can remember the names of them. So we know B is thumb and 1 finger, A is thumb with 2 fingers, and then you might have guessed it, G, we're just going to add that third finger. So thumb, 1, 2, 3. That's G. So you can pick up your recorder and put your thumb on the back, 1, 2, 3, and supporting with our right thumb. So we just have our pinky in our left hand that we aren't using right now. Now this is where we're really gonna have to pay attention to covering those holes that I mentioned in the previous video so that we don't get any air like leaking out here. So check those fingers, make sure they're covering the holes. You can look at your fingers to see if you have the little indentations on them. So thumb, 1, 2, 3, and go to ready position. And here's what G sounds like. You stay in ready position. Okay, so out of our 3 notes that we know so far, G is the lowest one. All right, let's do some echo patterns on G. Good. Okay, go to rest position. And all this time when we're playing B, A, and G, remember what we talked about before about using that warm air, that air that you would use to fog up a window, right? That's the kind of air that we want to be using for all of our notes. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I hope that you had a good time practicing B with your name and maybe the names of people in your family and friends. And we're going to do something similar today with our new notes A and G, except instead of our names, we're going to use our favorite food. So my favorite food is apple pie. So I can say apple pie, apple pie, and then I can play it on my recorder. So I'm going to go to ready position, and I'm going to find A, our new note A, which is thumb 1 and 2, and right hand back here. And I'm going to say apple pie, and then I'm going to play it on A while saying it in my head, like this. Just like that. So you pick up your recorder, find A, thumb, 1, 2, go to ready position, and let's echo that apple pie rhythm. So I'm going to play it once, and then you play it back to me, and in our heads we're going to say apple pie, apple pie. Here we go. Good job. Okay, let's try the same thing. Let's do it on G this time. So add your 3rd finger. So we have thumb on the back, 1, 2, 3, and make sure the fingers are covering all those holes. Ready position. I play it and you echo me. Apple pie, apple pie. Good. Let's try both of those in a row. So I'm going to play apple pie on A, and then I'm going to play the same thing on G. Let's try it all together. So ready position. And you're going to be on A. We're going to start on A. And I'm going to say 1, 2, ready, play. And we'll all play it together. Apple pie on A. And then the same thing on G. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Good. Let's try that one more time. So go back to A, thumb 1 and 2. We're going to play apple pie on A, and then we're going to play it on G. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Good. Go to rest position. One more thing I want to show you that you can do today. Now, of course, if apple pie isn't your favorite food, you can replace that word with your favorite food. So if your favorite food is chocolate ice cream, I'm sticking with the healthy foods today, then you can play. That was chocolate ice cream on G, or you can play it on B. Right? So you can play it on any combination of notes with your favorite food, and then you could have the favorite foods of people in your family and try all different rhythms on the 3 notes that we know now, B, A, and G. So the one last thing I want to show you is kind of a little chant or rhyme about our favorite foods, and it goes like this. And I'm going to use my favorite food, but you can substitute your favorite food. apple pie, apple pie. I love apple pie. Now I can just play that on one note, the whole thing on one note. So you stay in rest position. So I can just play the whole thing on B if I want. And the whole time I was saying in my head, apple pie, I love apple pie. Or if I wanted to, I can play that on different notes, like this. So there, I started on B, and then I went to A, and I ended on G. Or I could start on G if I wanted to. So I'm still playing the same rhythm, apple pie, I love apple pie, but I'm just changing the notes that I'm playing. I can play it on one note, or I could switch between two notes, or I can switch between all three notes that we know. So there's lots of possibilities. So this week for your practicing, I want you to practice the three notes that we know, B, A, and G, using the rhythm of your favorite food. So again, if it's chocolate ice cream, you could say chocolate ice cream on B, and then do it on A, then do it on G, and then switch back and forth if you want. And then try it with that little rhyme. Chocolate ice cream, I love chocolate ice cream. And you can play it on one note or two notes or a combination of all three and see what you can come up with. You can get really creative with this. And then next time, what will we be doing next time? That's a good question. Let's see. Next time, we will be learning our first and second official songs. So we can look forward to that, and I will see you soon.